Georgia teachers, stop wasting your time and money on weak teachers organizations. Join APE, the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. APE stops bad drive-by evaluations of teachers. Don't teach in the jungle without APE.
All right, all right. I'll tell you, we are very excited to be back again. One more again. I always like to say one more again. Look, I want you to know this. If you are looking for aggressive representation, I'm talking to classroom educators now, I'm talking to teachers. If you are looking for aggressive representation, you need to join the most aggressive, the most powerful teachers organization of the South, and that's APE. APE is the only teachers organization of the South that protect classroom teachers from what APE calls bad drive-by evaluations. That's when an administrator just pop into your classroom and write you up. Okay, it's like a bad drive-by shooting. Just pop up into your classroom, write you up, and teachers get stressed out because they give them all these negative evaluations, and they can't think straight. And because the administrators didn't even let them know they was coming, they just popped up into their room unannounced and gave them a bad evaluation. That is very stressful to classroom teachers. So if you are ready to be a part of a teachers organization that fight for the rights of classroom teachers, APE is the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. All you got to do is go to myapenow.com. That's myapenow.com if you want to be a member. Or you can call us at our office at 770-347-8797. Man, I'm pumped up. We're going to be talking about a lot of things, and I'm telling you, but I'm pumped up. Teachers need real rights. Now, you can call in. Now, if you got a principal clown out there been giving you a hard time, call in and let us know where that clown is located, so we can go out there and protest against that clown. And but you need to become a member first. Now, we don't protest for GAE members and page FT members and educator last. I'm sorry, educators first. We don't protest for their members. So if you are tired of being harassed and you want a real aggressive representation, you need to join APE today. Only with APE you can escape. I'm telling you. Only with APE you can escape. There's no other teachers organization out there that is more aggressive than APE. APE is the only teachers organization that fight for classroom teachers. Okay, so you need to be a part of the most powerful and the most aggressive teachers organization if you want real protection. If you want to be a part of a organization that the administrators are afraid of, you need to be part of APE. Okay, we're going to get back and we're going to be talking about a lot of good things today. We're going to be talking about discipline. Okay, it's very important to have discipline. It's important that administrators support classroom teachers when it comes to discipline, because discipline is the key. It is not all about the curriculum. It's about discipline. Okay, we're going to talk about it when we get back. All right. All right, let's get to it. All right. All right. Uh, we have all the time to all day long. Finish the office and the administrative is right. I know some of you have experience. Finish the office and the administrative is right. He wants to be and he wants the rest of the people once they realize that the administrative is doing him well, now the administrative has to make that child know that like no power, no power in the classroom. So how can learning take place if you do not establish discipline first? You got to first have discipline in the classroom, for you can have so any learning can take place. But that's not what they do today. You send your child to the office, the administrator sitting that child right back. So now you don't lost completely control of that classroom, and all day long you're trying to get that child to listen to you. You're trying to get that child to pay attention. I mean, it's crazy. So if you in that situation, you need to call our office. Call our office so we can get some relief for you. I'm talking about the classroom teacher. If you are in a situation where you're sending this student to the office and they're sending the student right back to you, you need to call our office. You need to call our office, and so you can get some relief and get some help, because you're never going to get anything done. Okay, just clear that up. No learning is going to take place if you don't have control of your classroom. And it's not your job to do it. Let's get that cleared up. Some teachers believe that it's their job to do it. Really. It's your job. If that child acts out in the classroom, you write that child up, send them to the office. Something must be dead. Something has to be dead. Okay? So if you write the child up and you send them to the office and the administrator send them back to your classroom, you need to call our office. Okay? Call our office, because I'm telling you, only with 8 you can escape. You're going to continue to keep going through this mess. Nothing is, I mean, I'm telling you, that kid's going to take control of that classroom and may run you out. May run you out the classroom. Okay? And so I'm telling you, so discipline is the key. It's the key. Okay? What all students need is discipline and real knowledge. I don't know why the educrats make this harder and what it make this so hard and what it has to be. The classroom simply need to be in control. Okay, just discipline, and then it doesn't matter what the curriculum is. When you have discipline, everything else line up. Let me give you a good example. I was reading today. I don't know why I read in the newspaper or Facebook. I don't know why I saw this mess, but a 6-year-old shot a teacher in the chest. Now, thank God that the teacher lived, but this crazy student went in. I mean, 6 years. I mean, think about. I want you to think this through now. The kid is 6 years old. 6 years old. I mean, first, you how did the kid get the gun? Okay, that's number one. But nevertheless, the kid is 6 years old. Kid walks up into the classroom and shoot the teacher in the chest. Now, the teacher all day long has been trying to get control. This happened in Virginia, okay? And this elementary teacher has told the administrators that we believe that this child have a weapon. And they had reached out to the administrators, and guess what? They didn't believe her. Talking about the kid too small. The kid too small to have a weapon. Talking about straight retardation. The kid is too small to be carrying a weapon. So they didn't even investigate the situation, okay? So they go outside, the kid goes outside recess and show the another kid that he has a gun. The kid don't lost his mind out there. The other kid don't went into distress, don't lost his mind, and goes back in and tell the teacher and tell the teacher that that this kid has showed him a gun and he about messed up. I guess you think the kid gonna shoot him. And so he's messed up. He goes back and tell the classroom teacher, the classroom teacher go back up and explain that to the administrators again, that this kid have a weapon. We have a child that saw this kid with a weapon, and we need some help. Well, guess what? They didn't do nothing. They didn't do anything. So guess what? The teacher gets shot. See, it doesn't matter what the curriculum is. This kid brought a gun to school. Now, you got to ask yourself, where did this kid get this gun? Where did he get this gun? Where did a kid at 6 years old get a gun? But see, that's what's going on. These especially happening in the urban school system, the black school system. Okay, I'll be the first to tell you it's happening in the black school system. It happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. I mean, in the white school system, whatever, black school system, I don't care what school system. You must establish discipline. Okay, and that's the first thing, and that should be met at the door. Okay, that administrator should have control of that school on day one, and the teacher should feel safe. They should feel safe coming to the school to teach. Can you imagine coming to a school where discipline is totally out of control? You go to the administrator and tell them that this crazy kid, I don't care if he is 6 years old, he's still crazy. This crazy kid don't walked into the school, and guess what? This is probably the same kid they have problem with all the time. I mean, they probably have problem with this kid all the time. It's nothing new. They probably have a problem with this kid all the time. So she goes up there and she explains that this kid has a weapon. I mean, the first thing you do is investigate. You investigate and see, is it true? See, the problem is today, teachers, they don't have support. They're in straitjackets. It's like they teaching with straitjackets on. They can't do anything. They can't say anything. And when they do say anything, they're not supported. Like teaching with a straitjacket. Teachers need control of their classroom. They know how to teach. They went to school to teach. They need fully control of the classroom. You don't have to tell them what to teach or show them how to teach. They know how to teach. What they need is support from the administration. They just need support. When the kids act out and they send them to the office, they want something dead. I like that. Want something dead. They want something dead. But the administrators, what they do? They send them back. See, if you was an 8 member, if you was a member of 8 and not GAE, page AFT, if you was a member of 8, you probably wouldn't have this issue. And the reason why you have this issue because you're a part of these organizations that don't even care about the bad conditions that you're teaching in. Okay, now everybody want to be part of the pretty group, but the pretty group is not going to do anything for you. I had a teacher to come into my office, and she was a member of GAE. Okay, she was a member of GAE, and she told me how she had been a member for years. And when she needed some help, they threw her under the bus. When I say threw her under the bus, that means they sided with the administration over her. So you don't have to worry about that when you join 8. Okay, first of all, we do not allow administrators to join our union. Okay, our organization, teacher association, whatever you want to call it. A union is that, but a bunch of people coming together as a group, whatever you want to call it. Because I know Georgia's a right to work state. Okay, I know that we don't have collective bargain, but guess what though? When you join 8 like Nat Turner, we burn those plantations down to the ground. Okay, so you need to be a part of a aggressive teachers organization that will fight for your rights. Okay, now teachers know what to teach. It's not hard. They went to school for it. They love it. They didn't go for the money because they don't make a lot of money. They went because they wanted to give back. Some to give back to their communities, and some just because they wanted to give back to society. So they went into the field of teaching because they love to teach. But guess what? We got not all administrators, okay? I know we have some good administrators. I had a teacher the other day call me after you watched my show here. And she called me and she said, Mr. Haynes, well, I have a good administrator. That's how, she was just, I have a good administrator. I said, well, he might be good to you or she might be good to you, right? But she's giving the other teacher down the hall in the other room, giving that teacher hell. Just because she good to you, honey, don't mean she good to all the other teachers, okay? Because she just might be good to you and giving the rest of them hell. So I know we have some good administrators. That's my point, okay? I know we have some good administrators out there, but I'm talking about the bad ones, okay? Because we represent teachers, and most of the time they come in from these other unions. They've been members of these other unions, and they didn't do anything. They joined 8. I'm talking about the union. I mean the organizations that allow administrators to join their union. Okay, we do not allow administrators. Okay, period. When we walk into the building, we know who we coming to represent. That's you, the classroom teacher. Okay, we don't have to try to uh, figure out, is the principal a member of eight? Okay, because we do not allow administrators to join our organization. Now, people say, now, Mr. Haynes, y'all a little aggressive. Y'all wild. Okay. You a wild man. You seem to be a little crazy. I had a teacher tell me that actually. He th- he said, Mr. Haynes, you seem to be a wild man, like a gangster. I said, well, you call me what you want to call me. We aggressively fight for classroom teachers. That's what we do. And now I can't make you see me any different. I'm sorry about that you feel that way. Uh, I'm just sorry about that. We just don't play. We gangsters. We terrorize them. We terrorize principals. I always like to tell people we're a terrorist group. If you messing with our members, with our teachers, I'm sorry, if you messing with our members, uh, our teachers that are members of eight, we'll terrorize administrators. So we do not tolerate our members being abused by any administrator. So you can say what you want to say about eight. I tell you what, I can tell you this: if you're an administrator and you think you're going to abuse one of our members, I can guarantee it's not going to go down the way you think. You might not have a job at the end of the day for messing with our members because we just do not play. We believe that teachers have the right to have control of their classroom. I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, why do you need an administrator to come down there and tell you like you're stupid, talking down to the teacher, treating them like tall children? Why do you need an administrator to tell you what to do? You went to school to teach. You know how to teach. You're very intelligent. You know how to teach. So why do you need the administrator trying to tell you what to do? No, administration. The administrators should be there for support when discipline is out of control. They should support the classroom teacher, and they should be there only to protect them. Okay, from these crazy parents. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You're a classroom teacher. You don't deal with a crazy parent. Okay, I had a principal tell me before, Mr. Haynes, they sending us their best. They're sending us their best. Well, you can keep the best at home. Well, I mean, that's the best. You need to keep them at home. Did you call that the best? I told him. See, I was always wild. I told him, I never forget. I said, the best. They send us the best. I said, well, they can take that back home. They can take that on back because this is awful. This kid crazy. Coming in the classroom. Soon he come in, turn over desk. That's crazy. I said, so if they send them the best, they can just keep them homeschool. Keep them at home, homeschool them. See, they won't homeschool these crazy kids. They want to send them to the class, send them to the teacher. Keep that crazy kid at home. You know that kid's crazy. Don't send it. Keep him at home. Homeschool him at home. Okay, in the basement. You keep him in the basement. Put him down in the basement. I don't care what you do, but don't send him to school. Don't send him to the school. Okay, keep him in the basement. Okay, homeschool him down in the basement. Okay, because it's crazy. The teachers have to put up with this mess, and because they don't have support by the administrator. Okay, and you say, and I know some of you GAE members out there just love GAE, and that's wonderful. That's wonderful. They love AFT, love Page, wonderful. Okay, because you might be teaching in a situation where your administrator supports you. Okay, and that's good. So you have it. You're not teaching in these tough situations, right? See, APE is for teachers that teaching in poor situations, difficult situations. Okay, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Atlanta Public Schools. Okay, the Cobb County schools, Clayton County schools now, and all these school systems that that is off the chain. See, we bring peace to those teachers that are teaching in tough. Let me just say it that way. Teaching in tough situations. So if you want to be a part of the most aggressive teachers organization, you need to join APE. It's just that simple. And don't take my word for it. You can research us. Okay, get on Google. You know how you Google everything. Half of you probably don't Google me by now, right? So you know how you like to Google. You say, this man crazy. I Google this man a lunatic. And you're right. That's a straight fool. Okay. But we fight for the rights of classroom teachers. That's what we do. Okay. And we do it aggressively. And we don't play. So we don't worry about is we the pretty group or the group that been around for 1,000 years. That's probably why they need to be changed. That's why you need something new, right? We don't worry about that. We don't care about what administrators and superintendents think about us. We don't care what board members think. We don't care less what they think. Okay, we don't care. We just don't care. What we care about is making sure that that teacher that teaching in tough situations is protected. Okay, that's what we care about, and we aggressively fight to protect that teacher. Okay, now superintendents that know who we are, that knows us, that know who we are, they know we don't play. They know me. They know I don't play. Okay, board members that know me in all school systems in Georgia, definitely in Georgia. Okay, the Texas school board they getting to know me now down in Texas. See, they getting to know me. They thought they're gonna railroad a teacher down in Texas. We nationwide now. Okay, well I haven't heard from that teacher. Haven't heard anything. I guess that teacher's happy. Okay, so say what you want to say about APE. APE is the only teacher organization that the administrators are afraid of. They're not afraid of GAE because they're GAE. They are paid. Come on now. So why would they be afraid of your union if you're a teacher and you're a member of GAE and you're a member of Page? Why would they be afraid of you? So you go in there, you're a teacher, and you're a member of the same teacher organization that they are a member of. And you're gonna go in there and try to be tough, and you're the classroom teacher. Well, I ain't called my representative. Well, honey, you can call him. Call him. Call him. So what? I give you the number. You need the number? I give you the number to call him. I'm a member too. See? Yeah. So so ape is not for everybody. I mean, yeah, we are a secret society. Ape is a secret society. And we protect our members who join. We're a secret society. And we protect our members, one member at a time. And so that's what we do. We are the most aggressive teachers organization. You said that man don't say that 1,000 times. I can't say it enough, tell you the truth. I just can't say it enough because it is so important. Excuse me, I like to talk crazy. I just like it. I got 2 degrees, but I just like talking crazy. I don't like the nouns and subject to me. To me, it's just a waste of time. Okay? They need to know that if you are a member of APE, they need to know that they in trouble. As soon that you as a teacher said, well, I'm a member. See, they looking for you to sit down in front of the I'm talking about the administrators, okay? They looking for you to sit down and say, well, I'm a member of GAE or I'm a member of AFT. They're not looking for you to say I'm a member of APE. They're not looking for that now. They're looking for you to say I'm a member of GAE. I'm a member of Page or I'm a member of AFT or whatever. Okay. And you say, well, of course you're gonna talk about the other unions because you're promoting your union. You don't know anything. But the ones I can tell you like this: most of our members that come and join eight are members that came from Page and GAE. Now I can tell you that. Okay, I can prove that. Okay, that's just the fact. Okay, but anyone can join. Well, we'll take anyone. If we'll allow anyone to join our organization. But we are just aggressive. We might be too aggressive for you. I had one teacher tell me, say, "Oh, whew, y'all scare me." I said, "Good, and it's working. It's working then." We are aggressive teachers organization. You know what I'm saying? Most of our members are coaches. We have a lot of coaches, and we have a lot of teachers. Don't get me wrong. We have a lot of teachers, but a lot of our members are coaches because coaches deal with students all the time in tough situations, and kids lie, and kids lie. Period. Okay. I always say if their mouth is moving, they're lying. So if you're a teacher, you got to protect your livelihood. You got to protect your career. You can't wait till this kid tell a lie on you. You can't just wait around till that until that happens. You can't do that. So discipline, back to discipline. Okay, I know I went on somewhere else, but it don't take a lot. All you have to do is have discipline in your classroom. That's when learning starts. Okay, learning takes place and starts when a teacher has control of his or her classroom. I thought I said that correctly for you this time. Okay, that's when learning take place. So I'm saying to you right now, it doesn't matter what the curriculum is. And because I hear this all the time. Every time the state boards, I'm talking about state boards, and I'm talking about state boards in every state. They're always trying to find a way to deal with. Pretty much, they're trying to find a way to deal with the urban school system. Really, when they coming up with all these different curriculum, whatever, they are simply trying to find a way to deal with urban school systems. Really, okay, just keep it real, okay. But it doesn't matter what the curriculum is. If you have discipline, learning takes place. It takes place. So, and I also believe that unions, teachers organizations should aggressively fight for classroom teachers, and don't kiss up to the board, don't kiss up to the superintendent, don't kiss up to the principal. Okay, you don't. They need to be out there fighting so classroom teachers can have peace of mind. And I told you the other day that some teachers drive up to the school and do not even want to go into the building. They do not want to go into the building because they're so stressed out. They know that administrator gonna start on them as soon as they get to go inside the school. Can you imagine the stress level, especially in these uh, tough schools? Okay, where the kid just cuss you out. They just cuss you out. You teacher write them up. They send them right back to the classroom. Can you imagine? So some of you teachers that are teaching in good situations, I mean, you're lucky. That's wonderful. That's great. But but you cannot. You're not the same as some of these teachers that are teaching in these rough situations. I mean, you up there teaching in a school system that totally supports you. You can't compare that teacher that teacher in a classroom or a school system that he has no support. I'm talking about no support at all. I'm talking about you walk into the building, the students cussing you out, calling you all types of names, and you send them to the office, and they send them back, and you still got to make it through the day. See, that's teaching in tough situations. Some of you teachers are teaching in those school systems that have totally full of support. You get support. You wouldn't last in the school system that doesn't support classroom teaching. You just wouldn't last. You resign by the end of the day. I mean, you wouldn't even make it to the end of the day, and that's just the facts. Okay, so so please don't knock the teacher that teaching in tough situations. I mean, you can't compare your. Because I had one teacher saying, "Well, I don't have no problems. I have no problems." Yes, you have no problem, but you're teaching in a teaching in a school system that fully support discipline, and she want to compare that to the teacher that teaching down in tough situations, teaching in in a school system that does not support teachers at all when it comes to discipline. You can't. That's no comparison. You wouldn't last. You wouldn't last a day. So when you get in and making these comments, I had one teacher just. I mean, some teachers that teach. I guess you remember G. I don't know, but left a smart comment one day on our podcast and talking about you just got to love the kids and you care for the kids and I said, lady, you crazy. I mean, it doesn't compare. It doesn't compare to those teachers that teach it in tough situations. It's rough. It's tough. And then then you don't have support from your administrator. It's tough. So it's no comparison. You wouldn't last a day. You wouldn't last. I mean, you probably wouldn't last half a day. You wouldn't last a half a day. Okay. And I always say, those teachers that think that they can teach, I can just teach anywhere. It's 11 children, just have support. Okay, you need to switch. We need to do a switcheroo. Okay, send that teacher to the great school system, school, and send the other kids over there to Bowen homes, or the old Bowen homes, the old one. Let them teach that. Send them over there in that area and say and tell them good luck. And I guarantee you, they wouldn't last. They wouldn't last an hour. Soon they walk in the classroom, the kids cussing them out. B, cut the light off. Get out my face, B. Wouldn't last. They'd be shocked. Oh, they'd be shocked. My goodness, I'm going to write you up right now. I'm going to write you up. You're going to the office right now. I'm not going to tolerate it. He's looking at that office referral. Looking at that referral like she crazy. She's up there writing a referral. That's a joke. He looking at that. He looking at it. First of all, he looking at it like she crazy. Looking at it like, I'm gonna write you up right now. Oh, you're going to the office right now. Really? Okay. Okay. Right there, I'll give it to him. He'll take that thing and ball up and throw it and hit. Probably hit on the forehead with it. Probably hit the side of the head with it. Yeah, it wouldn't last. Just wouldn't last. Okay. And the teacher that went over to the good school system, she said, "Oh, they're chilling. She don't want to go back. She don't want to go back. I ain't going back over there. You had to call the police to get that woman to get that teacher to go back to that school. Had to call the police. She write the kid up and they send the kid home. Wow, she'd be shocked. You mean to tell me I wrote him up and he didn't? She'd be waiting at the door, waiting for him to come back to class because in other schools, and I know a teacher tell me in Atlanta public school, you write him up, the kid come right back. Ain't nothing happened, right? Well, let me tell you something. That teacher wouldn't leave that school. She write that kid up. She'd be at the door waiting for him to come back. Kid wouldn't even show back up. She'll be shocked. I guarantee you she's not leaving that school because at that school she can teach. So don't try to compare. Okay, it's like apples and oranges. Okay, it's crazy. Don't even do that. Okay, so if you're a GA member and you're teaching in wonderful situations, that's wonderful for you. Good, wonderful. Okay, but you cannot knock the teacher that's out there teaching in tough situations. I told you, APE is for those teachers that teach it in tough situations. We're aggressive. Okay, we might be too aggressive for some teachers. Okay, because we're wild. But I can assure you this: when it comes to protecting your livelihood, APE is the only organization that's going to protest, picket. Don't take my word for it. All you got to do is go to our website, visit the website, take a look at it, and you'll see that we can bag it up. We fight for the rights of teachers. So that's it's just that simple. Now, like I said, I'm gonna say again before I leave, okay? I'm gonna see you again. And now let me tell you this: we're working. I'm so excited about this our new podcast, this new podcast show, the Into Haynes podcast show. I'm excited about it. Okay, and it's gonna get better and better and better. I only ask that you share this wherever you're watching us from, okay? Because we're on 30 different social platforms, and people are watching this live on 30 different social platform form at one time. So I'm saying to you, please share, okay? Because you have some teacher colleagues, some teacher friends, and you may be one of them that really needs some support. Need to be a part of an aggressive teacher organization. Now, everything may be going fine. That's wonderful. But you never know when a kid's gonna come into your classroom and say that you touched them in the wrong place. You never know. If you're teaching a tough situation, you really don't. You really don't know. You need to be a member. So you never know when a kid's gonna lie on you, say you hit them, or as a male teacher, they'll lie and say you try to have sex with them. Female teacher too. You never know when a kid's gonna lie. I always say if their mouth is moving, they're lying because they lie. They do. And if you think they don't, you missed it. Okay. I had to get on my children all the time. Okay. So I'm telling you, they do. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Be a part of an aggressive teachers organization. Protect yourself. You never know. You might not need us. You might not, you might not need us, but you have aggressive representation when you need it. Okay. You have aggressive representation when you need it. You never know, right? So protect yourself. Okay. And we're gonna go to our chat and see do we have anyone. Okay, we don't have anyone. Don't look like we have anybody today. Just give me a minute here. I don't want to overlook anyone that's trying to connect with us and trying to be a part of our organization and just want to tell us about their situation that they are in. And I said you can please call into this show 770-347-8797. Let us know. Let us know if you are a teacher that need help. Don't sit out there and be stressed out every day. See, you go home, your husband upset because things ain't right at the house because you messed up. Okay. If you're a lady teacher, man teacher, same thing. Okay. Because you all messed up and stressed out. You're going home, you're taking that mess home with you every day. Every day you're taking it home with you. And you don't have to. You don't have to. You can teach with peace. I always say you'll never find peace of mind without hate. I believe that. Truly believe that. Because we truly fight for the rights of classroom teachers. You'll never find peace of mind without hate. And I always like to say, only with hate you can escape that mess that you're in, stress levels. Okay. So I'm telling you today, stop going home stressed out. Stop going to the school stressed stressed out. Okay? Get peace of mind. Okay? Can you do that for me? Can you get peace of mind? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you now. I'm talking to you. You need peace in your life. You need to be able to teach with respect. You need to have control of your classroom. You need the administrator supporting you. So I'm talking to you. If you are tired, of going home every day stressed out, and you're tired of not being supported by your administrator or administration, join APE today. Join today and get the help you need. You deserve. Get the help you deserve. Okay? APE is the only teachers association that aggressively fight for classroom teachers. Now back to my studio. I don't want to get away from what I was saying. I just rant. I just go on and on and on. We're going to have this show. We're going to be interviewing a lot of people. And if you're a teacher would like to interview on our show, hit me up. Hit us up. You can call our office. Hit us up, and we would like to interview you. We're going to be interviewing a lot of people. You know what I'm saying, we're going on this show. Okay, so we're excited about it, and if you need help, like I said, please call our office, and we will help you. Okay, you don't have to fight this thing alone. You do not have to fight alone. You have help. Call our office, and we will help you. Okay, we're gonna give you back the peace that you have lost. Okay, we're gonna give it back to you. I can guarantee we can do that. We are the most powerful teacher organization, and we can give you some peace. Okay, you just need some support, and you need to be able to teach and take back control of your classroom. Don't let them animals run you out your classroom. You fight back. Okay? You got to fight back. Like the song, you fight on. You fight on. So you need to fight on. But the only way you're going to do it by having a group that's truly going to help you fight and protect you from these principal clowns and protect you from these crazy and irate, irresponsible parents. Okay? And these students, okay, that tell lies. And and the weird thing about it, they go to the administration, they tell the administration a bunch of lies. I'm not talking about the student now. Go to the administration, to the principal, tell them a bunch of lies, and guess what? They believe the student over the teacher. You don't believe that, do you? You think I'm crazy? I bet you think I'm crazy, friend of mine. I bet you think I'm crazy. You think I'm making this stuff up just to get you to join APE, I bet you. No, I'm telling you the truth. They will go to the office, the student, what about the crazy student? Will go to the office and tell lies on the teacher, and the administrator will believe the student over the teacher. They'll come down and say, well, he said you said this to him. You should just look at them like they're crazy. When they say that, they say you did it, you did this, he said you did this to him. You should just look at her like this. Just look at her. Don't say nothing. And then when you get through looking at her, or him, call 8, okay? And watch what we do, okay? Watch how we, yeah. Sometimes you just got to look at them. Just look at them, okay? Thank you for being on this show. I'm excited about the Into Haynes podcast show. We're going to have a lot of things going on. Our studio going to get bigger. I'm telling you, I'm excited about it. And we're going to be more relaxed. We're going to have a lot of relaxed conversation. And like I said, always document everything. Your classroom teacher, document everything. I always say a documentation beat conversation, okay? Document everything. Don't sign nothing. If you got a meeting with your administrator, don't sign anything until you call 8 first. They call you to the office and yeah, I need to you need to come to the office. We have an allegation. Don't you sign anything. So you just call 8 first. So I'm gonna call 8 first. I get back with you. I'm coming to the office, but I'm gonna call 8 first. I'm coming up there, but I'm gonna call 8. Okay, and then you're gonna know that gorilla coming too, right? That gorilla coming along with you. Okay, you're gonna have some real support. And we're so glad that you have been tuning in to our show. And like I said, we're gonna be coming on every day at 11 a.m. But I'm about to change that. I'm going to change that 11 a.m. because I know a lot of teachers are teaching. Okay, they are teaching. They can't really watch the show. We want them to watch the show, not the rerun. We want them to watch the show when it's live. Okay, so we want you to be able to watch it while it's live. So we're going to be talking about changing the time, and so we want you to be able to see the show. But I have to work. Okay, the show is wonderful, but I have teachers out there I have to fight for. Okay, so we got to make it work. Okay, thank you so much, and God bless. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks.
Georgia teachers, stop wasting your time and money on weak teachers organizations. Join APE, the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. APE stops bad drive-by evaluations of teachers. Don't teach in the jungle without APE.